Hello to all my fellow rock tumblers out there and just lovers of agates. Check this out. This is a Crowley Ridge agate. That's right, Crowley Ridge agate. I bought this at my local rock shop in Austin, and now it's time to see how well this will tumble and polish. As you can see, it's fairly well river tumbled right now. You notice how it's rounded on the corners? That's a good sign. That should cut down the first phase of this process quite a bit. I'm not sure what this darker stuff is here and here, this, well, let's just call it host rock. But I do like what I'm seeing with the banding everywhere else. Will this take a beautiful shape and shine? I don't know. Let's find out. What I'm going to do next is get this in the coarse grit barrel. I'll get it rolling in the silicon carbide 6090 grit. And I'll keep it rolling as long as it takes to make this really nice and smooth on the outside. Once it's nice and smooth, I'll bring it back in here and I'll show you what it looks like before moving it onto the polishing stages in the vibratory tumbler. It's taken several weeks, but our Crowley Ridge agate is finally ready to move on to the polishing stages. Check it out. What do you think? It's not perfectly smooth. There are flaws in the surface. As you can see, that dark area there was just going to give us trouble. There was no way to grind all that out without making this rock much smaller, so I decided to leave it in. That area there is not flawless. And there are some small fractures, but overall it's very, very smooth. And I believe that if this takes a brilliant polish, it should look awesome. Normally when these things get shined up, the contrast really stands out between the banding. Well, let's find out if I'm right. What I'm going to do next is get this in the vibratory tumbler. I'll go for about 12 days. I'll use 4 different grits. And once I'm finished with that final 14,000 grit aluminum oxide polish, I'll bring it back in here and I'll show you what it looks like. Check it out, our Crowley Ridge agate is finally finished with the polishing. What do you think? Well, it took a good shine, yeah. The banding definitely stands out more. That's good because it is beautiful banding. Look at all of that in there. I wish it didn't have these rough sections here, but what are you gonna do? That's just a rock being a rock. Overall, I am pretty happy with the way this turned out. I just love that banding. Look at that interesting spot there. It like wore away and revealed, is that chalcedony? That's cool looking, whatever it is. Yeah, some great banding on this thing. Wow. Crowley Ridge agate. Yep, these are fun to tumble. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure enjoyed tumbling this rock for you. And if you like videos like these, please check my playlist. I've got lots more of these How Well Will They Tumble videos for you to enjoy. Thanks again for watching.